Hi friends, and welcome to day 1 of Mama Elephant's October 2024 release. Today we are introducing Paola's Merry Wishes, as well as the stitched Flurries cover die. Now let's take a closer look at the sentiments included in this set. There are 5 large scripty sentiments such as Happy New Year and Season's Greetings, as well as 4 smaller sentiments. And take a look at this beautiful new cover die. I cut this die once from colored cardstock and then twice from white cardstock. The white ones I will be using in today's video. I've used the plain circle frames to cut out a circle where my sentiments can go. I started by cutting out a background that was slightly larger than the cover die I'm using. And these are the supplies I will be using today. I'm heat embossing the sentiments onto some colored cardstock, and for this I'm using a stamping tool. And just now I'm lining out where I want my sentiments to go because this is a scrap of paper and it barely fits. Once I have my stamps lined up where I want them to go, I am taking my powder tool to remove some of the stickiness in the paper. Next, I stamp the sentiments a couple of times using the stamping tool with some sticky ink. I'm using Versamark for this video. Now it's time for some heat embossing magic. I am using the Opaque Bright White from Wow as an embossing powder, and I am putting a scrap of paper underneath so I can scoop up the excess and put it back into the container when I'm done. And now it's time for my favorite part. I can remember when I first saw somebody heat embossing something onto paper and I just thought it was plain magic. It's a little bit of extra work, but I think it is always worth the effort. Next, I'm snipping those sentiments apart, and I will be using some masking tape to position my sentiments exactly where I want them to go. So this is a nice trick if you want to help center out your sentiment. Just place your frame over top and then hold it with some masking tape. Next, you can just flip it over and use some liquid glue or tape runner to fasten your sentiment to your background. Of course, you can choose to just glue everything directly down, but because I want to pop up the front panel with some foam tape, I'm using this trick to position my sentiment behind the window. Now we can add some foam tape and position our frames over the back of the panel just the way we like it. Next, I will be using the plain circle frames again to cut a small frame that I want to layer into the window. I cut the frames from some white sparkly cardstock just to add that little bit of sparkle to my card. I finished those beautiful cutout windows with some of the new dies that are included in the set I will be introducing on day 3. I'm using the 2 fir tree branches that are included in the set, which is called Serenity Creative Cuts. I'm placing the larger, darker branches on the bottom and the lighter ones on the top. I think this creates a beautiful 3-dimensional effect. Lastly, I'm grabbing a couple of these small glue dots to add the bow into the center of the fir tree branches. And here we are, that finishes my 2 cards for today. I love the clean and simple and traditional Christmas look. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and leave a comment below for a chance to win a prize from Mama Elephant. And I will see you tomorrow for day 2 of October introductions. Bye!